Today I'm going to address the posture of withdraw push that occurs within the sequence of grasp the sparrow's tail. And in addition to the physical movements of the posture, I'm also going to discuss the two intrinsic energies of on and tui. So withdraw push actually includes three intrinsic energies. The intrinsic energy of lu, or rollback, more generally yielding, and then two pushes, the first of which is down, or on, and the second of which is forward, or tui. So let's go through the physical movements of the posture, beginning from press. So when we're in press, we're going to slightly extend the body forward, crossing one hand over the other and wiping the left palm across the back of the right wrist. So we're press, wipe, then we initiate the withdrawal. So we're going to sit back on the back leg, taking almost all of the weight onto the rear leg. We're going to bring the hands in fairly close to the body, and I'll address the reason for that in a moment. So, press, wipe, withdraw. Now, two types of push. On is push down. So we're going to go essentially from chest height down to, say, belly button height. That's the down. And then we're going to seat the wrist, stand the palm, bring the hands back up to chest height, and then do a forward push, which is the tui. So in Chinese, the character on signifies pushing down, like pushing down on a key on a keyboard. And the character for tui, which you may recognize as part of tui xiao, push hands, means to push something forward, like to push a car or to push a lawnmower. Now, an interesting thing about that forward push is that if you're pushing a car or pushing a lawnmower, you're typically pushing out of the back leg. So the purpose of withdraw is twofold. One is to load the back leg so that you can then push forward and slightly upward out of the back leg. And secondly, and this is why I recommend practicing withdrawal fairly close to the body, is that if someone is grabbing your hands in press, initially you let them have what they want. So you extend slightly forward, but then you want to uproot them. The further you can pull them towards you, the more you'll uproot them. And also, you're bringing them now down, on down, so that further uproots them. But you want to push more in a linear direction. So from here, you bring the hands up, and then you push forward. Now, in terms of pushing, there are three directions relative to the horizontal plane in which you can do your push. You can just do a straightforward horizontal push and the opponent will be propelled straight back. You can continue pushing down, pushing down, pushing down to drop the opponent downward. Or, my favorite is to add a slight upward component to the push. So we draw in, we load the back leg spring, and then as we rise up, we will send the opponent slightly upward. So that concludes the discussion of the posture of withdraw push. I hope you found this useful.